All right, breaking news coming in at this point. A major crackdown is underway on the suspected anti-nationals in Srinagar. 23 people, they have been booked under Stringent Public Safety Act. The Srinagar police says that 23 terror associates and miscreants, they have been booked under this particular act. Remember, under the PSA, a person can be jailed up to 2 years without trial. Police say that these accused, they have been arrested, they have been lodged in different jails in Jammu. In fact, my colleague Nazir Masoodi joins us on the phone line to get us more on this. Nazir, what is the scale of the operations as far as this particular operation is concerned?
Well, it appears to be a major crackdown against suspects, against what police said is terrorists or anti-national elements, or they call them, or miscreants, whatever you give them. But so many people who may have old records or the FIRs or who are seen as suspects who can create any trouble because of the recent situation in Jammu and Kashmir, particularly the war-like confrontation with Pakistan, and as we know, it was followed by this after Pahalgam incident, massacre. There has been a major, crackdown across Jammu and Kashmir. But Srinagar, here, not just detaining people, but they have been booked under Stringent Public Safety Act, which means they can be in jail up to 2 years without any trial, and it is something where a person can be detained, then again put under PSA. So it is a long process. So it appears that the police is, using very harsh, laws against these people, and so that they remain in jail, they remain out of circulation. And police are saying that these individuals have been involved in trying to foment trouble. That's why these people have been, arrested under Public Safety Act, and they are saying they have been booked after the formal orders were obtained from District Magistrate Srinagar. Dossiers were prepared by the police, and they have been detained and lodged in district jail in Poonch, Udhampur, and Kot Bilwal jail of Jammu. So clearly a major crackdown against any suspect, whether they are being called anti-nationals or terrorists or miscreants in Srinagar city.
Right. Nazir, is there any sort of indication from the authorities as to how long this operation will continue? Have the authorities mentioned anything about that?
Well, if we see after Pahalgam massacre, I can tell you that hundreds of people were detained. Any suspect, anybody who was under that suspicious yield of suspicion would go to any side, and they were being detained, or anyone who had some past record. So, but these people being booked under Public Safety Act clearly shows that government wants to take tough action, so that as it is seen as a preventive law, which anybody is being prevented to do something. It is even Amnesty International has called it a lawless law. This Public Safety Act is the only law which is invoked in Jammu and Kashmir, nowhere else in the country. So because the person can be jailed without any trial, unless court cautions and says there's no enough grounds for the detention warrants which has been issued. Having said that, this is a major crackdown in different parts of the Kashmir Valley. Even today we saw more than a dozen places were raided and searched by the state investigating agency that was also related to any subversive activities that can. So it is at multiple levels, but it is in Srinagar city alone where 23 people have been booked under Public Safety Act, and they have been lodged in different jails in Jammu.
All right. Nazir Masoodi there. Thank you very much for getting us all the latest in that story.